I find out what trend we in, right? I find out what What's up, y'all? I'm back with another video. So in today's video, I'm just going to show y'all a quick little strategy that I use to help me scalp. It's very simple, very simple. So, So what I like to do is look at the overall trend on a daily time frame, right? So first of all, I hope y'all like my intro, right? It was a little off topic or whatever, but it was really just to get y'all attention. You know what I mean? It worked though, right? So anyways, I'm just making this video to show people how I mark up my charts. This is my disclaimer and it works for me, so whatever you choose to do, that's just on you. You know what I mean? Everybody got their own strategy. Everybody don't mark up their charts or use their analysis the same way. So if you choose to use my way or your way, either way, as long as you're making money in the market, right? So initially what I do is I'll go to the daily time frame or the hour time frame just to see what trend we are in. And it's clear that we're in the uptrend because we got higher highs and higher lows. So next what I'll do is I'll go to a lower time frame, because when you're trading, when you're scalping, you are trading in a lower time frame, so you can get in and get out for quick entries and exits, right? So I go to a 15-minute time frame and I'll just mark up like my support and resistance. Before I start, I do have two EMAs on my charts already, and one is 8 and the other one is 14. So you just click on it by going here and then type in moving averages and then it'll pop up. So when I'm looking at the EMAs, I'm looking at when they cross. I'm trying my best to get in and get out, you know what I mean? So in this particular example over here, let's see, I'll try right here. So in this area right here, I see that it's a lot of consolidation going on, so I'll mark my support and resistance line and I'll mark one there. I'll mark another one here because it touched here, it touched here around this area, and it touched around this area. So it's a common area that price is more than likely going to touch this area again. So what I see is consolidation. So when I see consolidation, I like to draw a box around the consolidating area, right? So what I'm looking for when I have consolidation is the breakout. I wait for the candlesticks to break above or below the box, and this particular situation, it broke above it. And not only did it break above it, but the candlesticks have strong momentum that is headed to my next support slash resistance, right? Another reason that I can see price is going in my direction is because the EMAs had crossed. Y'all can see that the EMAs crossed and the momentum of the candlesticks is strong. When you have a flat bottom for a bullish candlestick, that means you have strong momentum. When you have a flat top for a bearish candlestick, that means you have strong momentum. So you can see that there's no wicks hanging out of these candlesticks. There's no wicks, so I mean the strong momentum is there. Our EMAs crossed, it broke my consolidation box. So what I'll do is take my fib tool and I'll go from the lowest point to the highest point. And in this case, these orange lines are my TPs. These orange lines are my TPs. And I have it set up this way because of the settings that I have in my fib tool. And if you want to, I'll put it up here so you guys can see it if you want to copy and paste it. So yeah, so this area right here and this area right here are my take profits. So how I'm looking at this fib tool, I'm looking for it to retrace. So I see that it came all the way up, it's respected this resistance, it pulled back and bounced off of this 618, and it came back up after it crossed, which I could have got in here after I seen that this candlestick right here is showing me a reversal and the EMAs had crossed and the momentum of this candle is strong. I could have entered on this candle and just rolled it all the way up here to my next resistance line. And that's about, how many pips is it? That's 175 pips. So that's more than enough money, or more than enough pips that I even asking for, right? But price bounced off of this resistance line, came down, pulled back off the 618, and I could have got in this area and just rolled it all the way up here for a buy. Now, when you're in the uptrend, you always want to enter on buys. You never want to try to catch a sale because you never know what price can do. I just enter on all buys. So I could have entered here, and then it say if I missed that entry, right, and I wanted to, you know, wait for the next pullback, I just wait, and it pulled back here, but then it started going into consolidation mode right here, right? It started going into consolidation mode. So what I did was drew my box, and I'm waiting for it to break my box in the direction that I said it would, which is here, and I'm waiting for them EMAs to cross. So now that I got all three confirmations, I can enter this trade, right? I can enter this trade on this candlestick or this candlestick. And that, since I said this was my TP, because that's how I have my Fibonacci tool set up to, I can ride it all the way until I get to my first TP. And that's 130 pips. So when you scalping, you just in and out, in and out. That's it. That's it. That's all. And it's every candle is every 15 minutes, y'all. And if y'all see over here, you can see I got 10 minutes and 35 seconds until the next candlestick is formed. So it's not like you don't know when the next candlestick is being formed, but it's just a matter of how you get in, where you find your entries, and where you find your exits. So if you really want to see if this worked, we can mark up another one. So we can mark our support line right here. We can mark another resistance, a resistance line right here, right? So in this case, we still in a higher high, higher low. So we'll take our fib tool and go to the last higher high and higher low, right? The last higher high and higher low. Then you see that we in another consolidation mode. Then you see that we in another consolidation area. So we draw our box, right? And we just wait. It's just a patient waiting game when it comes to Forex. So you just wait. You see the EMAs cross. You see the strong momentum of these candles, and it closed above. It closed above our consolidation box. So we just simply enter the trade. But where do we put our TP? We could put it at the next resistance line, right? We could put it there. We know we in a buy, so we can put it there. Or you can have however many pips that you want to move. You can put it 10 pips, you know what I'm saying? Or you could take it to the next resistance line. Now, when it comes to risk management, that's something you have to work on within yourself, you know what I mean? But you also got a tool that'll help you, right? So since we in a buy, we can put our tool there, and this risk to reward is perfect. And you see that it lines up with my TP. You see that it lines up perfectly with my TP. Now, it might take you a minute to get there, but you gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? It's all about where you put your stop loss at, right? It's all about where you put your stop loss at. But if you pay attention, every trade we get in, it hit our TP. It's all about where you put your stop loss. If you don't want to get stopped out, you got to make sure you put your stop loss in the right spot. Now let's try one more. I don't want to make this video too long. So we're going to mark our support line. We got one support line. We got our resistance line here. Right? So we still in the uptrend because we got our higher highs and higher lows. So we want to take our fib tool and go from the lowest point to the highest point. We see that price is respecting these support and resistance, right? Respecting these support and resistance. Then we see our EMAs cross. Pay attention to the EMAs when they cross. After you see that those EMAs has crossed and you got the candlesticks that's giving you even more confirmation to enter the trade, enter the trade. When you enter the trade, enter it at your next resistance line. That's why you draw support and resistance, right? So in this case, I probably would have entered on this candlestick, right? I would have entered on this candlestick and I would have rolled it all the way up to our next resistance line, which is here. And that's 141 pips on a 15-minute time frame. I prefer scalping because it's easy. You can get in and you can get out. Every pip adds up. Every pip adds up. Of course, when you on a bigger time frame, you get more leverage to do a lot. You know what I'm saying? But if you're trying to build you a small account and grow that account, or even if it's just for, you know, the get money traders, they scalp too. It's a quick in and exit strategy. That's why I like trading. That's why I like scalping, because I'm getting in and I'm getting out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be on the charts all day. I don't want to keep looking at my phone, you know, every 4 hours or every hour or something like that. I just want to trade for 2 hours out the day, 2 to 4 hours out the day, and then just continue my day and do me. So this is my reason why I like scalping. You know what I'm saying? I just catch the buys and get out. Catch the buys and get out. So thank y'all for watching. I hope this video wasn't too long, but if you guys want more on what everything is, what a support and resistance line is, how to use a Fibonacci tool, comment down below and I can definitely get that out for y'all. I don't mind. Y'all just gotta communicate with me. Let me know what it is that you want, and I'll get it out for y'all. So until next time, peace out.